Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? It's Pass the Gravy, episode 676. 676.
It would be 7-6.
It'd be 676.
It's breaking my brain even trying to figure it out.
I think that's already dead.
We're
I
fucking.
think 6-7's old.
Yeah, but now that it's dead to the young people, it's fun.
Now we
it's
can
fun to do.
Yeah.
I still do it. Like every time I
Like when I learned on
it pops
fleek
up.
6 years after, and I'm like, that is so on fleek. And like, what are you saying?
I never liked on fleek.
I didn't either, but then once it's out, yeah, you got to use it.
It's really just the second you can like embarrass children with it. That's when it's fun.
That is the most fun that you will ever have with any word.
Which is pretty much the second we learn about it, and then it's dead to them anyway.
Yeah, they're like, well, if they use it, we can't use it anymore. But yeah, I am Alex, the Moondog Middleton, with my good friend Pat, the Sundog Dion, who you just heard right there. If you want to watch us, don't forget all of our episodes are on YouTube as well. YouTube.com/@PassGravy or just search Pass the Gravy Podcast on YouTube. If you're watching us, hey,
Hi.
how's it going? What's going on? You might see
love
Wheezy.
you.
Wheezy's under the table right now. She's hanging out. She's producing, doing a little producing. Shout out to Wheezy. We got a fun little episode for you guys today. I wanted to start off with a fashion statement that I think I need to be the leader of, because it looks cool as fuck to me whenever you see somebody playing the guitar and they got the harmonica on their neck, the Bob Dylan harmonica. But like, you never see anybody just casually walking around with one.
I think there's a reason for that.
I kind of want to be just like a casual harmonica walking around guy. And like, who knows? Like, what if there's like a sad moment that happens at work and I'm like, wee, 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 wee. Like, what the fuck, dude? You can't just play harmonica at work. I'm like, I have to. I got to set the mood.
Or you just sneeze at work and the entire office can hear you.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, you'd have to
I
put your
think you
mouth on the
have to do it
harmonica.
now. Like you have to do at least.
You just walk around like a fashion statement. Like you know when girls wear scarves or belts that they don't need, like they have just a belt that's around like their navel, and it's like, well, that's not holding anything up. It's just a fashion statement.
I don't even know how long you
Dark
could make it
in
through
the
a morning
summer?
show with that on.
Oh, Rod would be so pissed because
Yeah.
I probably hit my microphone.
Yeah.
The whole time I was talking.
Yeah, I'm like,
I might do it.
I don't
next
think
week
you
on
take
the
it off. I'm saying before Rod would make you take it off in the middle of the show.
Well, we did have a game with recorders we were gonna play, and we didn't ever play the game because we couldn't stop pulling the recorders. So it checks out. Solid.
Were you
theory.
trying to remember hot cross buns?
I know hot crop.
You know it.
I still know it. It's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 1 2 3.
Fucking Mozart over here.
And then I can't tell you what numbers on the holes it is, but I could do
There's
the
numbers on, dude.
Well, I don't know, but like no, I just remember first hole, second hole, third hole. I never read music. That was how I did band forever. Was just like first button, second button, third button, fifth button. This button, like I just memorized how to do stuff. That's kind of how I've gotten through a lot of things. Like I can set up audio stuff. I used to engineer stuff for high school football games. Not because I was like, oh, well, that's the coaxial cable that goes into the Wi-Fi over here, which then you use for the CBTB cord, which is going to go into this, which you're going to convert through this. I'm just like, all right, there's one guy that taught me how to do it. That day he taught me how to do it. I took a picture of every single step he did, and then I saved it in my phone as engineering. And then every week when I would go, all right, well, this cable goes here. This cable goes here. This cable goes here. This cable goes here. This plugs into this. This goes to this. This connects to this. Done. And then they're like, wow, Alex, great job. I was like, cool. I really hope it doesn't break because if it does, I don't know what I'm doing. I was never the guy that could go in and fix shit. Like, I could set some stuff up, but that was where I would always like lose my head when people would be like, hey, this just, the mic just cut out. I'd be, did you try not making it cut out?
Did you unplug it? Plug it back in.
Yeah, and that was like my fixes. So that would like, you got hairy sometimes.
Sometimes you got to run the ball. Stick
got hairy sometimes. Yeah. So I've never been like a super technical guy on that, but I can like if you dumb it down enough for me, I can figure it out. Or as long as I can like memorize stuff, This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. I probably can't explain it to you, but I can send you a bunch of photos that I have that will then lead you through that.
I remember back in the day trying to learn like Excel and stuff, and I remember printing out like right when things were happening, just like okay, this is what it's supposed to look like at this step.
Yep, yep.
My ADHD, I was probably had stopped taking my Adderall at that point, and I could not pay attention in class anymore.
I'll do stuff
I
where
was like,
like
I got to print it out and just stare at it later.
I'll just screenshot like 6 things on like a workout on Instagram, and I'm like, all right, that's a good back workout. Let me try that.
I do that all the time with
And then
like
I'm just like during a workout, like scrolling through my phone. How shit, was it in this folder?
I'll like screenshot like specific steps of cooking videos on Instagram
Yeah.
and stuff, and then at the end I'll screenshot the ingredients so then later I can like not have to watch the whole video. I can just flip through it, but I can also write the ingredients in my shopping list. And the fun thing I do is then I go out and I get to the store and I delete them off my shopping list because I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking make that.
Yeah, this is too much shit for me to find.
I saw a breakfast thing not long. I don't even know if it was breakfast. It was splitting open croissants, putting melted chocolate and melted marshmallows inside of it. I put croissants, marshmallows, and Hershey chocolate on it. 4 days later, I go to get groceries. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking doing all that. I'm not
Yeah.
melting chocolate and marshmallows.
Yeah, I did ribs this weekend. I was trying to make the Coke ribs from the bear. And
Dr. Pepper, dude.
well, yeah, that was another option I saw a lot of people do, but I did Coke because I was trying to be true to it. And we'll get to that. It might not cool, but like I had to make a braise. And
Mhm.
making a braise like feels like such a weight. Like you're just like, like, come on, this is the most random crap ever. I mean, I gotta punch garlic, then chop it up again, then put all this stuff in here, and then you're just putting like weird juice into it, and it made it like it tasted good, but it was just like it was
Who
a
the
whole
fuck figured this out?
yeah. How'd you
And
find out that we need coriander in here? Like what was like was it fine without coriander? And you're like, no, horseradish.
who was the first person to taste apple cider vinegar and be like, that's disgusting? Throw it in with the delicious
In
food.
every food we ever have, we need to incorporate this.
We're going to use that as a base because science tells us the acidity of it will break down tendons and the like. Fuck you! Don't bring science into my cooking.
You know what the
Do it.
meat needs? Orange juice. It'll make it tender.
See, I wouldn't know about
Okay.
tender, but that's the kind of shit I would just be sitting around one day, probably high, and be like, I wonder what a steak would taste like if it also tasted
If it
like
had
orange.
acid in it because it would thin it out. I was like, that makes sense.
No, I would just want to know what orange steak tasted like. That's the end of
Oh
my
yeah, like rum
culinary thing.
ham. It's like rum ham. Like that's why I did it, because I was like,
What if this ham
I would like to
tasted
know
like
how.
rum?
Yeah, like on
Beautiful.
Sunny, Always Sunny, they did it, and I was like, I want to know how it tastes. Like
Mhm.
it's probably gonna be bad. If you just soak anything in rum, it's gonna just taste like rum.
Sugary. It'll be sweet.
Alcoholy is what it was.
Sounds perfect to me. I don't see what your problem with it is. You're a little bitch.
I mean, I wasn't stuck at sea like they were in Always Sunny, so I didn't have as much of a problem because I could just stop. But if that was all I had to eat, I would have been in. I would have been
Yeah, I mean that's the worst place to have to be eating rum ham out
out
in
at
the
sea.
middle of the
I
water,
bet.
getting dehydrated.
Yeah. I feel like we're getting off topic, but because we were talking about the ocean and water, I did have something I wrote down for the pre-com segment. If you want to hit up on that,
All right.
do you think that like animals that live in the water, like water mammals, they breathe air but live in the ocean? Do you think that there's been a lot of them that have just overestimated how much they can hold their breath and like they go down like, hey, I'm going swimming. Let's go to the bottom. Let's go check out the Titanic. And they go deep down, but they're like, oh fuck. I
I
can't
mean,
hold my breath anymore, and they're too far down to get back up, and they just die. Like, how many drownings do you have in aquatic mammals without like another animal being a predator that causes them to drown?
that's gonna say close to none. Like if other ones, if it suddenly starts getting chased and it's at the end, yeah, that can hurt. I was gonna say it's like breathing. It's literally breathing for them. Where we know we can just do it, their bodies evolutionarily knows that they have to get up to the
Right, but like,
surface.
what if you fucked up?
I don't think they fucked that up. I think it's like an internal. Your brain
You
just
only
makes
get one
them-
fuck up. That's
Your
it.
brain just makes them start swimming up because it's just ingrained into their DNA. I don't think there's a lot of drownings.
I don't think there's a lot, but I feel like it's gotta have happened.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's zero, but I think most animals have figured out how to breathe.
Because like
It's kind of like the main thing you have to do.
yeah, I saw something where they're talking about how they had to cut them out of nets. That they'd get trapped in nets, and there were a bunch of them that died because they couldn't come up for water or for air. And that just maybe was like, do any of them ever just like, oh fuck, I came way too far down? Like it's like when you're a scuba diver, like you go with your air tank, but what if you just, oh, I thought I had more air than that. Oops. Like when you run out, it's not like you can just
But see, for us,
pause.
our brain is just going breathe, 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 and it's so normal. You're not thinking that there's a finite amount of air because we're used to being above water.
Right.
Also, I just
That's
started
true.
thinking, like, what if we like used gene splicing and shit and made dolphins that had gills? But instantly, I was like, they would become an apex predator
They'd
in the
be
ocean.
they're already pretty apex.
But like, if they never had to
Yeah,
come
they
up
didn't have
for
to come up.
air, they would start killing off
That's
so
what get them.
many other just for fun. Like
That's
they would
right.
usually be the humans in the ocean. They would get to the point where they're like, "All right, build a coliseum in the water. We're gonna start killing other animals for fun." They're too smart.
Isn't it wild that there's animals that can just be like, I'm gonna go underwater for 45 minutes real fast. I'll be back. See you later.
Being a turtle would be dope.
Being a turtle, being like an alligator, like that's why alligators have to breathe air because they feel like they were like, we can't just let you stay underwater.
No,
If you
fuck
can,
alligators.
if you can stay underwater all the time, you're too dangerous.
I watched a show with an alligator attack and kill, and it was gory, and I enjoyed it. It was awesome, but
Oh,
like,
because
no, fuck alligators.
they don't just bite you to bite you. They bite you to kill you. They bite, roll,
Yeah, and you get them come up for
and
air
then
and
it's it.
hope, and then it brings you back under and rips you in half. Yeah, it's gory.
Yeah,
Fuck alligators. I don't like that. Other ones, yeah, it's cool for them.
yeah.
Definitely also fuck crocodiles.
But it
They're
is
the
pretty
super
wild that
aggressive
you
ones.
can just like armadillos can hold their breath a long time.
I did not know that.
My cousin, he showed me that one time.
You know, it's also sick that there's
He
some
kicked it
animals out
and
there that
he
can just
kicked it
like,
into a lake, and then it came out, and then he kicked it back in a lake.
but some animals can just like jump up and fly.
That is crazy.
Literally everything animals do is crazy. It's just
I
different from
know,
us.
but the fact that like it's just like, all right, well I'm gonna go back down, and it's just 45 minutes. You don't have to breathe. That's wild to me.
I don't know why I keep going back to turtle. I got an obsession going on with
Turtles
turtles
are
right now.
wild.
Turtles are cool as shit, man. I'm a big fan of their game.
They don't really have a lot of predators. They just kind of chill, eat fish.
I'm thinking like the big Galapagos ones.
Oh, those guys rock.
They just live for like 150
Land turtles,
fucking
those guys
years,
fuck.
and they're big.
You want to hop on? You just hang out, dude.
Yeah, I just kind of want to like lay my head on a turtle shell.
And I just think they're all stoners or old people because
Shout out Finding
of
Nemo.
Nemo.
Yeah, that's probably got a big part to do with it.
That is probably most of it, and also that they're sneaky good at races.
Also, I mean, I see videos that every time people have turtles as pets, they're kind of dicks, but it's funny for me because I don't live with it. But yeah, Finding Nemo actually really did a lot of work for the turtle PR game.
They sure did. They sure did. All right.
Work.
Yes, we're
Cool dude.
He rocks, dude. He did rock. All right. Other things I had this week. I had some words that I've heard. You ever hear a word and you're like, that sounds like something that you'd make fun of somebody by calling them that? Like,
Mhm.
you ever heard a word that sounds like it's an insult, even though it's not an insult? Where you're like, mammogram? Not an insult, but like, you fucking mammogram. Like, that sounds like you're insulting somebody if you call, like, if you put enough inflection in anything, you can make it an insult. But like, you fucking mammogram.
I feel
Like,
like you're calling them old, calling them a mammogram.
right? Like, it all, like, there's stuff, like, so I came up with a list of some words that aren't insults, but sound like they could be. And some of them I put what I think they would be making fun of you for.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just start off with oxymoron. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just something you call it. It has the word moron in it.
It's just a longer, more
Fucking more oxymoron. It's like you're a cleaned up version of a moron. You're just
You
bleached
dress well,
moron.
but you're stupid.
Yeah, but like I would have called Eminem that back in the day. I was like, this fucking oxymoron teaching our kid bad words with his bleach blonded hair. Membrane. Membrane just sounds like you're like it sounds like a dumb blonde version of a dude. Like a membo.
Oh, I see that. I like that.
This guy, yeah, he's a fucking membrane.
I love him. He's a good server, but damn it, he's a membrane.
Yeah. So maybe try and throw that out there a couple of times. If you have any of these you want to come up with.
Yeah, I actually there was two that my brother called me growing up that used to piss me off.
Okay.
And it's even funnier because like this was I was not fat. I was like super in shape as a kid because I played sports year round. Either chalupa or gordita. He would call me that, calling me fat.
Chalupa is pretty cool.
Yeah, like neither one of those mean fat. Or actually, I think gordita does.
Gordita is but it's food.
Yeah, he went through a phase where he would just insult me using the Taco Bell menu, and fuck, was it effective? He used to get me so mad with that. But those ones always work for that. But then other ones I was just thinking about, like, you fucking frying pan.
Fry.
I don't even know what the hell that means. I guess it means you're stupid.
You're hard-headed.
That could be
Hard-headed
it.
would be a good one.
Yeah, that one popped in my head today.
Frying pan.
Yeah.
Guy's a real frying pan, man. Can't get through to him.
Exactly. It just got the right. It hits all the right inflections at the right points
You
to
can't
feel
get
like
through to
you're making
him.
fun
He's
of him.
fucking sensitive. You gotta fucking you can't put him in the dishwasher. You can't fucking do any of that shit.
You get the hard F and then a good P to start the next word. It
Yeah.
just sounds like an insult.
Yeah. I had rhomboid. That guy's a rhomboid. He doesn't know anything. It sounds like meathead. Like just another derogatory name for just like a jacked dude that's dumb.
I thought it was gonna be like just someone who's weird as shit. Because you know, a rhomboid, that's a weird fucking shape.
You know what? That now makes sense too.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking rhomboid. I don't know. I never get a good read on him. He's a real
Hey,
rhomboid.
keep an eye on the rhomboid over there. He's gonna end up shooting up the school.
Yeah. And it also sounds like mongoloid.
A little bit.
So I think I go with that. Ineffable. It just sounds like nobody wants to fuck you.
That's just misinterpreting the word.
Absolutely. But like it sounds like, dude, you're so ineffable, bro. You're so ineffable.
That's a good one. I had this one. I guess kind of if they're just someone who's weak or a little bitch, fucking paper napkin. It just you're just
It
soft.
does nothing. You don't do anything.
You can't do
You
shit.
can't stop anything.
You're a paper napkin.
Terracotta.
Isn't that a cheese?
It's like a ceramic pottery.
Oh,
They
that's
have the terracotta warriors, but I don't know why it just sounds like you're trying to start a fight with somebody. Like, hey, you terracotta, get out of here. I'm gonna beat your ass. It also just sounds like you're just like fragile as shit, and like you're a little bitch. It's gonna break. Like, oh, you better what? Don't talk too bad to him because he's gonna taste a little terracotta boy. Little fucking terracotta boy is gonna just crack under pressure.
It would just confuse the shit out of anybody.
They also made warriors
Just calling somebody a cork. This guy's a fucking cork.
because it's like cock too.
I don't even know. It just I looked at a wine bottle, saw a cork, and I was like, that'd be a good insult. Because then that's one of those ones where it's just slang that means nothing. So you start calling people corks and they get really mad at it, like your little brother or something.
Yeah.
But you never tell them what it fucking means. You're not old enough to even know.
That's
just a little
actually
cork.
no. A cork would be somebody that they're like a buzzkill. Like, hey, no more fun. You're
Oh,
corking the
yeah.
fun. Hey, yeah, you're a real fucking cork, aren't you?
We were having a
Like a
good
cock
time
block.
last night, and then fucking Debbie the cork came in and just ruined everything.
Yeah, Pat was talking to that chick, and then so and so came over and really corked him up. Really corked it.
Just cork blocked me.
Yep, I like that. Corked is really good. Pochettino, the U.S. men's soccer team, Mauricio Pochettino, just like I don't know. It sounds like you're making fun of somebody for being short. Oh, little Pochettino, huh? Little Pochettino over here, huh? Too small? Too small? Wish you taller, huh?
Oh, little Pochettino gonna try out for the basketball
Little
team.
Pochettino boy.
I like that one.
Yeah. I don't know why. Pochettino seems like that would be like it would hurt if somebody was like, oh, little Pochettino. Like, that would hurt.
I'm gonna have to use
Even if I had never heard, like, I don't know what that is, but stop.
That's, really, I think all these would just be great on younger siblings.
Yeah, this is pretty
Just
much like what I would
for
tell that I'd raise my hand, like, they're calling me this. Like some kid would say that in elementary school.
Last one I had, just calling somebody a cotton swab.
Cotton swab's good. Like you're just getting dirty. Like you filthy. Like
yeah.
all you do is just touch like
You fucking
the stuff
cotton
that
swab.
we have to test. Something that might be sick.
You're just
Ew.
dirty.
Gross. And just rubbing yourself on like a potentially infected person.
Dude, what's that smell? Did fucking cotton swab just
Oh, god damn, Jenny, you're a cotton swab.
Ugh.
Yeah. This is a dirty bitch.
Oh my god, I almost shot fucking head out of my nose.
Spigot or spigot? Like the faucet?
Careful.
The faucet for like a sink? Is the spigot? That sounds like it just sounds bad.
Yeah,
I don't wanna be called a
that sounds
spigot.
like you're making up a slur.
It does sound like a slur, and I think it sounds like a combination of two other ones, and maybe that's why it sounded like a slur.
Or maybe it's like an Italian slur for some other group of people.
A fucking spigot over here.
No,
You're
you're pronouncing it wrong. He's a spigo.
a spigot.
Fucking spigo.
With his spigot getting his money go.
That's definitely an Italian slang term for something or somebody.
Okay, so the Italians would appreciate that one then.
So Italians would love that one.
Bumbass is a bass fiddle, also known as a bladder fiddle, but it's bum ass. Bumbass, and it just
You're just calling him a bum
It's
ass.
got bum and ass in it. That's an insult. Fucking bum ass.
Fucking broke bitch.
Bum ass.
You bum ass.
Like who gets into the orchestra? Or they're like,
I've
hey,
never heard of that.
I need a
fucking
bumbus
instrument
player,
before.
a bum bass player. And you're like, okay. I mean, it might
Not
be
an
bum
instrument.
bass.
It's not real. I never.
It might be bum bass. That would make sense if it's a bass.
Still,
I'm gonna say
heard of
bum
a
bass.
bum bass.
But bum ass.
You fucking play it with your ass?
No, you have a bow.
I don't like that one. I don't like that instrument. Get rid of it.
Bum ass. Nachtivagant. Nachtivagant.
That's just a German word, dude.
Nachtivagant means going out at night, but it does sound like a name for just like somebody you'd call like a nighttime drunk.
Let me see the word.
Nachtivagant.
Okay, not how I thought it was going to be spelled. So that might not be German.
Not German. Nacht to be N-A-C-H-T in German.
Nachtivagant, it's like, yeah, it's just someone who goes out and gets fucked up every night.
You think Crystal Nacht. I know that's one of your favorite.
Well, I was thinking
Oh,
of
it is.
knocked, and I knew
Kinda
that was
fucked up.
German.
Nachtivagant sounds like you're just calling somebody a degenerate. They're like, man, you're always out being nachtivagant. It's just a degenerate.
That's a highly functioning alcoholic.
like a nighttime degenerate. Like
Like
you
you
get the
said-
kids to bed, but then like after that, like what the fuck, dude? You can't go to the bar.
They get to work every day and they do their job, but they're getting drunk every night. That's a
He's
highly
having
functioning
thick beers at
alcoholic.
lunch and just going back and like, we just don't say anything to him. He's been around.
And Josh is like our top salesman, but I'm pretty sure he's a Noctivagant.
Yeah, he's real Noctivagant out there. We saw him come in late today. He was a little bit late.
He's
but
always
still
saying he
made
needs
12
more
sales.
money. He makes more money than everyone here. He's blowing it all on booze.
Real Noctivagant over there. I have two more. Poliwhirl.
That's just a Pokemon.
That is the Pokemon, but it does sound like you're calling somebody a bitch.
You know what that is? That's a Harry Potter insult. Calling someone a Poliwhirl.
You Poliwhirl.
Exactly. You nailed it.
Your parents were never good enough for Slytherin. That's why you're a Poliwhirl, just like Granger and Weasley. Ronald Weasley. And last but not least, I had debonair. Debonair, it means stylish, nice looking, and confident, but it does sound like you're just calling somebody a dick in French. Right?
Fucking
Oh, fucking you debonair.
Debonair.
You debonair. Ha-ha. Oh, we got a real debonair over here. Sorry, I didn't know this guy knows Kylian Mbappe.
I mean, that probably is a French word to begin with.
It probably was, yeah. It's like a just classy in French, but
Oh,
it does sound,
and start calling, hey, fuck you, debonair.
it does sound like
Like-
debonair.
Did you tell me to fuck myself and then call me very nice? What?
This guy doesn't make any sense. It's like we're Americans. We took your words, we made it better. That's what
They
we
give us
do.
croissant. We got the croissant sandwich.
Yeah,
We're better.
that works. That works. So yeah,
Those.
there's some insults that or words that sound like those are some words that sound like insults but are not, but maybe should be.
Fuck it. Language is always changing. Try them out.
Try them out. Try them out. What's the worst that could happen? What'd you have for the pre-camp segment, buddy?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
That's okay.
It's been a weird day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are you gonna get to it? Not cool.
No, I mean, like, it wasn't bad or anything, but it
Okay.
was just like weirdly busy, and somebody was
Shit
out, so I
happened.
was just alone at work.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Well, hey, you know what you should do to relax?
I would love to.
Grab your now that we don't have any alcohol sponsors, we do have Pass the Gravy koozies available at the Pass the Gravy merch store, passthegravymerch.com.
Good
New
material.
koozies. Yeah, check this out. They're titanium ish.
That's tit in it.
Titanium made in America ish. And yeah, they're the resealable kind. Doesn't say made in China on that. That's an added sticker. I put that in an after.
The sticker was put on in America. The sticker was made in America.
The stickers are made in America to tell you where they were made, not in America, okay? But know that it's most likely American made, okay? And if not American made, it's been in America. So it's
Got here as fast as it could.
yeah, it's a naturalized citizen. That's how it goes, huh? But PassGameMerch.com, get you one of these badass koozies. They're awesome. You screw on the top, it snags your beer in, so your beer's not gonna fall out there. It's awesome. It's durable, and this is gonna be one of those that like you don't just get it lost in the drawer because you have to have it out. It's cool. It's washable. It's all cool. It's awesome, and it's the best koozie that you can buy. PassGameMerch.com. We also have we're getting in the wine business. The Pasa Il Sugo Vineyards. Go get you some Pasa Il
Except
Sugo.
the wine merch business.
The wine merch business and vineyard business. Yeah, Paso Il Sugo in Bernie, Texas, baby. Go and rep some Paso Il Sugo, PasoGravyMerch.com. We also got Paso Gravy, all kinds of other teas. We got the It's April Fool's Somewhere. We got hats, dad hats. We got the new summer hat. We got all kinds of hats. We got t-shirts for the men's, for the women. We got stickers. We got shorts. We got it all. PasoGravyMerch.com. We're never going to charge you for the podcast, but if you want to support us, go buy a koozie. Help us out with the koozie, huh? Help
You know
us
what I
out.
like to do with these koozies? When you go to the fridge and you're getting a beer, you're like, well, I'm going to have two. You grab two beers, keep the second one in there, stays nice and cold for by the time you
Good
finish the first one.
call. Good call. I didn't think about
It's
that.
fucking brilliant. It's a move I've used for years. It's a great move.
Now I need to buy like six, and then I'll just have a full six pack ready to go at all times. And it's decorated.
See, honey, I don't have a cooler in the living room.
No, these are nice decorative koozies.
Exactly. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a good planner.
And also, if you ever get into a scuffle and you're drinking out of one of these Paso Gravy koozies, and then they're drinking out of a not Paso Gravy koozie, just a regular like foam one, you can throw this. You can throw this at them as like a weapon. So it's a koozie / weapon. So go get it for the koozie, keep it for the weapon.
Self-defense weapon.
Self-defense weapon, obviously.
Yeah.
We don't start
Nobody
shit.
catch an assault charge with one of these.
Hey,
or do.
don't start shit. You don't want shit going down. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. But if there needs to be nothing, it needs to be something. You got a weapon that's also your koozie. Okay, a weapon that keeps your drink cold. Wow, what a weapon! Find me a gun that does that, huh? Probably have one.
Somebody probably
There's
makes
probably a gun that has like a koozie on it.
Pass me one of those.
Here you go, buddy.
Good man.
All right. So PasoGravyMerch.com, PasoGravyMerch.com. They're the official sponsor of our Comeback Kids segment, which we're going to start right now. We're going to tell you what's back in the news according to us. And the first Comeback Kid is halftime shows. Did the World Cup do it right?
I mean, I was at work, so I didn't really catch it.
It was.
I heard about it for
Everybody in the
6
world
hours and then never again. That's not true. I heard about it a little bit that night, like once or twice in the morning and never again. So I don't think so.
I don't know. I thought it was tight.
I mean,
Again, I'm not a
I
big.
heard there was Muppets on it. I literally haven't heard a single thing since the morning after, though. So did they do it right if nobody's talking about it?
It was. Well, I think people were talking about it.
For 24 hours. Not even.
Yeah, that's true.
It didn't have any staying power. Hey, it was their first go round.
The people who were talking about the Bad Bunny one were kind of just like.
But think about it this way.
People that don't like Spanish speaking people sometimes.
Nobody talks about the first Super Bowl halftime show.
It
took time to get better.
Do you not? Oh, no, you're right. There was the Rice one, the Rice Stadium one, where they had the jetpack guy.
I don't remember that. I just figured the first one was probably like a college band.
It was a band, yeah.
Yeah. Which at the time was probably cool, but you know what?
That was like their ASAP Rocky.
In 4 years, they'll be better.
Bands used to be ASAP Rocky and Kendrick Lamar.
Where is it in 4 years?
I don't know.
Actually, I just realized they're all going to get worse because they're not going to be in English-speaking countries.
It's in LA this year.
It's going to be a bunch of artists we've never heard of again.
It's got to go to. It was just in San Fran, right?
Oh, no, the World Cup. Did I say Olympics?
The World Cup is going to be in Saudi Arabia next time.
Yeah, their halftime show is going to blow. There's going to be no women dancers.
No, but like you don't. They have the Saudi Public Investment Fund.
Yeah, but there's going to be no women dancers.
But like the Saudi Public Investment Fund doesn't really follow the rules.
Dude, we're not going to have hot chicks in the stands.
Oh, you will.
Nah, they ain't going to be dressing like they should.
They'll be allowed in the stands. But yeah.
So I'm gonna say no, they
halftime-
didn't do it right.
Halftime shows, I thought it kind of rocked. I mean, there was they did the thing where they were like, what if we got, like, everybody got mad about, or not everybody, but people got mad about Bad Bunny because they don't like his music. All right, what if we did music for everybody? Okay, who we got? And they're like, we could get maybe Madonna. All right,
Got to get the
Madonna.
kids. Who do you
Done.
got for the kids?
Coldplay. Let's get Coldplay out there.
I was gonna say the
Because
Muppets.
Dancing with the Kids, but then Muppets always plays, and then they had the Sesame Muppets crossover, which was just Jim Henson. But when we saw Muppets, my wife was watching with me and was like, "Is that Animal?"
Animal. He's the best Muppet.
And I was like, "Well, yeah," because they did it was Madonna, and then it went into boom, 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 boom. And it was Seven Nation Army, and I was like, "Oh shit! Did the White Stripes get back together? Is it just Jack White?" And then it was the Muppets, and that was when I was like, "Wait." Would have never guessed that was who's playing this.
Maybe if I had watched it, I probably would have loved it. But
Then they did Coldplay, Shakira. Oh my God.
Shakira always plays.
Shakira is just.
She hasn't aged in like 17 years.
And she can do no wrong. She's amazing.
I mean, and her hips don't lie.
They don't lie. It's literally, there's songs about it. song about it. But like, yeah, I don't know. There was a little bit. Then Justin Bieber, Ted Lasso introduced Justin Bieber.
See, all this sounds great, but I just couldn't
The
watch it because I
Ted
was at
Lasso
work and
part
nobody
was
else is talking about it.
kind of corny, but for I am not of the like, was it the most incredible live performance I've ever seen, even though I wasn't there at it live and I was watching it on TV. I don't fucking care about that shit. I was entertained the entire the entire Super Bowl halftime by Bad Bunny, and then I was also entertained the entire World Cup halftime show by all of the 55 artists that they had out there and all of the different stuff that they were doing. And I think that's the goal. Like I don't I think it's
Maybe
weird
you're
to
just
then
hurt by the
critique
game
it.
itself.
The game was the halftime was pretty interesting.
Like I get it. It was
The
an
game was
absolute
fun because you almost
dominant.
saw
Spain
fight
killed everyone,
a
but like
bunch.
it felt like after that game, soccer had just lost all momentum because while it was a dominant, beautiful performance by Spain, super boring game to watch. Like
Yeah,
nothing
we almost saw
happened.
fights a bunch of times.
Yeah, and somehow it still was. Yeah, Argentina was like, we're just gonna try and hurt them
And
and
you
piss them
know
off
that they like to fight.
because we can't get the ball away from them.
The Spanish historically are big fighters,
But
and Argentina has they've recruited a lot of fighters over their years.
a lot of the people behind the fighters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fight enthusiasts.
But yeah, that must be it because everything about the halftime show sounded awesome. From what I heard, from the little bits that I heard, everyone loved it. It was awesome. But I think the game itself just fizzled out so much
you
that
also
everyone
just
was
can't
like,
make anybody happy with halftime shows. Like
That's true.
I just there's like no
Well, I
matter.
didn't see anyone unhappy with this one.
Yeah, I saw people like, what the fuck is going on? It's like I don't.
Wait, was it actual like football fans that were like, why are we doing a halftime show?
I don't care.
I don't think anyone was actually mad at the performances of the halftime show.
To me, it's like it's over after today, man. Just let it go. It's
And
fine.
thank God it's over because you know what that means.
Football.
It's officially football season.
Yeah, 7 more Sundays.
Activated my fantasy league the other day.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. We got to Pat and me were hanging out. No big deal. We live by each other, so like I was like, you
His
want
wife and kids left him
Well,
for a night.
my wife was, yeah, it wasn't like taking the kid to go to sisters or anything like that, but it was my wife was staying at her parents for the night, and I was like, hey, you want to get dinner at the bar? And so we went to the bar. We ran into our high school football coach. That was crazy.
That was yeah.
And
He like walked by and I was like,
and he recognized us, and then he was like, I see y'all stuff. So shout out Duds. Shout out Coach Duds.
Studley Dudley.
Studley
Love you,
Dudley.
man. You just tried to steal my drink.
Yeah, well, they look the same. The
I
koozies
understand
are the
it looks
same.
delicious and cold, right?
It does.
Yeah.
And it's because it's a Passive Gravy koozie. You can get at PassiveGravyMerch.com. But halftime shows are back. And it's just good to like have like a spectacle of like something like that then you do just get to talk to with anybody. Because it's like the lady that is in sales that you never talk to is like, did you watch the World Cup game? Like, yeah. You see that? That's pretty crazy, huh? And like anybody knew who Messi was.
That sounds like my nightmare conversation.
Yeah, but at least you can like have that conversation instead of like, so the weather's nice. You're like, yeah, no, the halftime show was cool. I thought it was fun.
I'd rather have
Madonna obviously lip sync, but whatever.
working in a restaurant. I've learned how to just, if you're on your feet, you just kind of start slowly moving away, and it looks like you're just on the move to do something else.
Yeah.
I keep it moving during conversations.
I'm bad at it. I'll just
Great
sit and I'll
skill.
talk. I get trapped.
Oh, I hate it when people cut.
I'm not that I get trapped. I like willingly just will be like, well, I'm into this. And then I'm like, what? I don't know. I just sat there for 3 hours with that guy.
So like after the lunch rush before
Had a great
dinner,
time.
the managers will just sit down at a table and like eat, and like we'll have them get up and do stuff as we go. But then every once in a while, someone will come up and like start talking to us, and normally I'm sitting with my GM so he can bear the brunt of the conversation. I'll just be like, I'll grab something off the table and just walk away mid conversation if I don't want to be there. Like, oh, I got to clean up these plates. We're already done eating. I'll just leave my plate in front of me for a long time in case that happens.
Just because.
I'm like, oh, let me get this. And I just get the fuck out of the conversation I don't want to be in.
And my wife will be like, we'll go to a party. And she'll be like, yeah, I don't, where's Alex? No, I don't know. He's talking to this guy that he just met about the Giants' third string quarterback 6 years ago. That guy that he just met, they've been talking for 2 hours now. I'm like, well, I don't know. That guy knew who Rohan Davey was. Okay, so then we had to break down his Hail Mary throw at LSU back in the early 2000s. We had to run through his career. He played for the Patriots for a little bit. Like, but this is normal conversation stuff, babe.
You got to have like a line that she can give
The
you.
off season.
She got to be like, hey, did you see your mom's text?
Like a safe word.
So that way you can be like, oh, hold on, I got to check this out.
We got a safe word. We have a safe word.
Yeah.
got-
Oh, did you get the babysitter call?
We got two kind of safe words, but like we have
Oh,
we have the in public safe.
Gross.
Words. It's like, hey, this means this. I can't say that because I've had to use it before.
Private one is fumble. Yeah, I know.
Private one is
I know
fumble.
your fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, also back this week is Trojan Horses. Trojan Horses are back. The Odyssey is in theaters, and I saw it at least 3 times tried. So it's a trend to me. It's a thing that's taking off, and I also kind of want to try and do this. You said you were trying to see it. Maybe this is how we could go see it. Did you see the Trojan Horses that people tried to sneak their
I did not.
like, hey, it's just me in this. I'm really excited. It was like they're dressed in the like armor. So like it's like, oh, this guy's just dressed up for the movie. Okay. He's like, I just brought my Trojan horse that I definitely brought. This is just my Trojan horse.
That's hilarious.
And they're like, is somebody in that? No. It's just me. Just me and my Trojan horse. One ticket, please. One ticket, please. So
I'm trying to look
no,
this up right now.
you
I
can't,
see this.
sir, we know that there's somebody in there. It's moving. I've seen 3 different ones. One of them was very staged. The other 2 seemed like they were legitimate tries because the guy was not. Yeah, that one's definitely staged. But the one you watch where they have the camera inside, but then the other one where the guy's like just moving, like the employee's like, there's a guy in here.
That's fucking great. Okay.
But to go see a movie about a Trojan horse and try and Trojan horse your friend into that movie, that's fucking just guys being dudes. And
Call
like
your buddy.
rocks.
You're like, hey, I've got some hijinks. Are you in?
Hey, dude, do you have $30? Because if you don't want to spend $30, I've got another idea that's going to take longer and be more expensive than $30. But we need to do some crafting. Meet me at Joanne Fabrics and Hobby Lobby, and
At 7 a.m., we're building a horse.
All right, I'll be there. I'll see you. Say no more.
Don't worry, I've got beer. Okay, good. I'm in.
Do you think you get the day laborers to like, hey, boys, we need to put together a horse in the parking lot? You go to Home Depot, and you're like, I got these 2x4s and this, and there's like, all right, thanks, fellas. We'll see you later. You want to go to a movie?
That's actually a brilliant fucking idea because you know how people will get IKEA furniture and shit and then they bitch about it? If you've got a truck that it can fit in, you just drive to Home Depot
Wants $20.
and you're like, who wants to put this together? And then you load it in the trunk. Yeah, you got to get it inside your house. Or maybe you're just, well, I guess then you can just pick them up and bring them. But if you don't want to bring people to your house, just like little things that you need put together, but you can't figure it out, $20. Can somebody fucking do this?
Yeah.
That's actually a brilliant fucking idea.
We used to get him to buy beer for us in high school.
It's like what's the Fiverr or whatever, but like it's Fiverr that you have to drive to, but that's cool.
Driver.
This is not a bad idea for an app.
But like, hey boys, we're building a Trojan horse. Anybody want to go see the Odyssey with us? And they're like,
Their business takes off doing this.
Yes.
They just set up like a Lucy from Peanuts psychiatric stand, but it's just for like have us put your shit together in the Home Depot parking lot. That would be awesome.
sometimes like I feel bad for some of the guys because I'll go and it'll be like 2 o'clock because when I go to Guitar Center to get some equipment for the podcast sometimes, or in dog food, it's in like the same places as that. But there's a Home Depot in that parking lot, and there's always the guys sitting there. And sometimes it's like middle of the day, I'm like, oh, there's probably like nobody's gonna hire these guys today. And I'm
You
like,
never know.
do you want to like I haven't done it, but I've always just wanted to be like, do you want to like go to Sonic and get some lunch, buddy? Like, you want to hang out? Like, do you play Madden? Do you want to go to my house and play Madden? Because we could go to my house and play Madden.
You could have been one of those cool intro or influencers if Astroworld was still open. You could be like, you want to go ride some rides?
I need one more.
And I need you for the day. You just take them to Astroworld, be like, we're gonna have the best day ever.
I gotta go out to. I gotta use the HOV lane. Can you ride? You want to do some chores? Want to go for a ride?
$20 if you just let sit in the HOV with me today.
I need one more.
It's gonna be an hour and a half tops.
It's gonna be fine, dude. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We can drop you off. Somebody will hire you again. So yeah, Trojan horses are back. LeBron James going to the Heat is back. So he's coming home
Maybe.
to his other home. He's coming to his other home. Last night we were recording this on the 22nd, on Wednesday the 22nd of July. On Tuesday the 21st at it was 9 or 10 o'clock. I feel like is when I got the ESPN thing. I didn't see the actual post, but the message from ESPN that I got was like, "Hey, LeBron James or the Miami Heat said that their link to the LeBron James introductory press conference, July 27th, was made in error." And then everybody's like, wait, so you guys are going to sign LeBron and then we're going to have it introduced on the 27th.
What
And
if
you
it
guys,
was a done deal, but now he's pissed off and now he backs out of it?
because like,
And then he
if
goes
you've
to
done,
Cleveland and they all have to know he was their second choice.
yeah, you're just,
They'll still be happy to have him.
you're just the bridesmaid. Just the bridesmaid, but still, he won you a title. And I guess if he goes back to Cleveland anyways, it doesn't matter.
Or maybe he saw that picture of James Harden looking fat and he let the Heat know, hey, I'm coming. I'm just not ready yet.
And then, I forgot there's nothing else to do in Ohio but eat. Oops.
He doesn't live in fucking Ohio.
Yeah.
He's got a house there, but no way. Like
I mean, during the season,
he's
you gotta
just
live
lived in
there.
LA for the last 9 years. He's probably still in LA.
But what happened was somebody that's in charge of social media probably scheduled the post wrong. Because as somebody that schedules a lot of posts for social media accounts,
Or I could see this being some Pat Riley
sometimes
shit
you
like,
just hit the wrong time on it.
I'm
And
going
you'll
to
be
put
like,
this out there to try and put pressure on LeBron. Like we were already setting up.
yeah,
Like
but to
just the Pat
be,
Riley mastermind shit.
but like if it was gonna go out at like 8 p.m. the 26th to be like, hey, tomorrow morning our introductory press conference, LeBron James, because he's gonna announce that he's signing Friday or whatever it is, like. Oh fuck! I just didn't hear. I didn't see the date. I accidentally scheduled it for today instead of
Did it say the 26th?
the 27th. Is like the introductory press conference.
Oh, that's what I see. I thought it said like the next day and it had already passed. And I was like, oh, fucking idiots.
No, but the 27th is Monday, so it's like then they're thinking that this weekend is him. He's gonna make his move.
They need to change the NBA to have already. No, what is it? NBA is going on right now.
The W's going on right now.
Oh, that's right. NBA. Yeah,
W-
NBA needs to be
that's
going
my
on
NBA.
right now because
The
like
MNBA is what we're talking about.
this whole area right now where there's no sports going on and football hasn't started yet, and this is the best we have to talk about is where is LeBron James going? I don't fucking care. Fuck that guy. Fuck him.
But I like
Just
that,
announce,
like
you know where you're going. Just fucking announce it.
he
Who
has to
gives
do
a
it.
shit?
How great would it be though if he's like, I'm gonna go to a boys and girls club. I'm gonna wear a
Actually, you know what?
picnic table T-shirt again, and then I'm gonna have my decision, and it's the final decision with LeBron. Like
He
just
hasn't
one more time.
decided because I bet he's making all the teams bid on who's going to give me the best retirement tour every single game. But we have to plan not every game, but we have to plan out all the games because I'm only going to play half of the home games because I'm LeBron James. I'm
Oh
a piece
yeah,
of shit. But I need
I
you
don't
to
care
pick
about
the
the
date
children.
that for sure every single home game that I'm playing, I need there to be a retirement tour at home every fucking game. That's probably what he's hung up on is who's going to give him the most.
Yeah, no, I could see that. I feel like he's had his mind made up. I feel like he knows where he's going, and I feel like he's going to the Heat now. Just because he said that, if it's not the Heat, it's gonna be the Cavs. I don't think it's gonna be anybody else.
I think it's going to be the Cavs still.
Which I think the betting market's shifted. So I also think that there's a bunch of shit with and I guess we're not sponsored by anybody, but the prediction markets in states where you can't legally gamble. It's like a way to get around it.
Every fucking day.
But you can also where you can bet on like no free ads, but like the ones that are like you can bet on anything, and it's like you can bet on is it gonna rain tomorrow? Is it gonna do this? Like those are very fixable. Like you can do that, and if you were say
If you're
somebody
dumb enough to be betting on that shit without knowing, then
say you were somebody with the Heat, it's like I know we're not gonna sign him. What do I do? Accidentally typed this post and actually
up the
scheduled it
advance for
wrong.
another
And
team.
then it goes to 70, 80, 90%
I didn't
going to
think
the
about
Heat
it
and
that
then
fast.
put $1 billion on going to the Cavs,
That's
whatever the max
incredible.
bet is. And then, oh no. Like
Now,
when
I'm so
Trump's
jaded now I'm 100%
when
convinced
Trump's
that's that.
speech was like the over on the State of the Union, whatever it was, and his son was like, I'm with whatever one of the prediction markets he was with. He's like, oh, I'm just sadly towards the over. And it was like well over the over. And they're like, well, yeah, the guy that runs it said it was going over.
Also, it's Donald Trump. He's never going to go under. He's going to keep going.
Well, unless you told him he can't go over. Or unless you told him he can't, like he has
he
to
would
be.
he'd be like, you have to make sure to bet the over then.
If you were like,
you're never going to be told you only have this amount of time to speak. If you tell him you only have 15 minutes, he'll do 35.
what you had to do is be like, they were telling me that there's no way you can get in and out of this in 10 minutes. And he's like, watch this. And he'll like, I got 9. That because he has to do the opposite. So
He
you
just
have to,
wouldn't show up then.
you just got to gaslight him into being like, he's proving you wrong. It's like what I do with my daughter. I'm like, you want to go upstairs? Let's go upstairs and take a bath. You want to go upstairs and get ready for bath time? No. Okay. I bet you can't beat me up the stairs. I bet you can't beat me up the stairs. Mommy was just telling me you can't beat me up the stairs. And then she's like, oh, okay, daddy. Okay, daddy. And then she runs up the stairs and guess where we are? Bath time. Done. Like,
Wait till
you
she
just
gets
got
a little
Donald
bit
Trump that.
older and you get to start timing her.
Oh, I've already tried timing. She doesn't get timing yet.
That's what I'm
But
saying. She's
I
got to
try
get a
it.
little bit older, but then once you do, and then my dad would just make up a number every time I got back. He wasn't fucking timing me.
Mhm.
There was multiple times where he was just like, "Oh, I forgot."
Have you seen the ChatGPT
Thanks for the
guy
beer.
that like screws with AI and he's like, tell me when I stop. I'm gonna tell you when I jump and I'm gonna tell you when I land. Tell me how long that was, and it just makes up a time. He's like, that's absolutely not how long it was. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I can still count though. And it's like, no, you're just doing the thing that everybody's dad did.
ChatGPT is everybody's
I
dad
don't
now.
want
It's
you
a
to do
scary
that.
thought.
I don't want you to do that. Speaking of my kids, I also got the I showed you,
The
but
gear.
passing it on, that can be a comeback kid. Passing on the legacy. My daughter, I was helping her brush her teeth the other night, and I wore her Giants shirt, and she was like, Giants. I was like, hell yeah, Giants, let's go. Dapped her up, and then she was like, I wear mine, but it was too big for her Giants pajamas I got her for last season. So I was like, you know what? Let's sit here on my lap before we read stories, and we're gonna just look at shirts. And guess what? If you just show the kid that they can get stuff, they'll just say they want all the stuff, and we got all the stuff.
No Yankees gear. Not
Uh,
passing on that hurt.
no, fuck the Yankees, man.
I'm so happy to learn, and this is totally going to change. At some point, they'll start getting good again, and you'll get her back on
Will
the
they?
chain.
Will they?
But
I don't want to talk. I don't even like.
well, and Steinbrenner's kids are in charge. The kids, the grandkids.
Maybe
Um,
they're rich too and
but
spoiled and fucks too.
I do enjoy that I get to see the end of a Yankees fan, like family's lineage or Yankees fans' lineage of being a Yankee.
No, she's gonna be a Yankees fan. Like, she doesn't get a choice. You don't get a choice. You just like, I'm not gonna force it on you.
You can't do
But,
that. Chicks that are Yankees fans are gross.
I'm gonna try. Like, Daddy likes the Giants. You know, Daddy likes the Giants. You want to support the Giants because Daddy likes the Giants. We're working on that. That's one. That's priority number
You
one.
could just rob
Love
love
the
her and
Giants.
just get her a hat with the just MLB logo. She's just a fan of the league.
But what's that? She's not even gonna remember baseball. Like, baseball's not gonna be around next year. So like, why even get excited about it?
Well, in 20 years,
But I'm not get like, who knows? Maybe it never comes back.
don't
Honestly,
don't even
honestly,
that.
maybe that's good.
Don't even joke about
Maybe
it.
it'd be good if we just never came.
Yeah, you got to be in hell right now. The Yankees just keep losing without Judge,
They're fine.
and the Red
Doesn't
Sox
even
are
matter,
like
dude.
the hottest team in fucking.
I mean,
history
when
of
you think
baseball.
about it, baseball's pretty much the dumbest sport because it is built. It's a sport that's built to like fill time in the summer, and it's a great summer sport. But what baseball doesn't realize is that you chill out on the games. Okay, just chill the fuck out on the games. Stop it before football season, okay? Or
Baseball
right at the
is
beginning of
great.
football. Like, I don't need football season. Like, like, the best part about when your team loses, and I know this very well now, is oh well, I'll just go watch football because it's fucking October. Cool. Hey, real sports are on. I'm gonna go do that, and that's been my out every single time the Yankees have done it. Every single time since 2009, where I'm like, fucking real sports are on. All right, I don't care.
Baseball is built in a way that it's really, really great when your team just like most of the time, because we're seeing it happen the opposite with the Mets. But if you have an owner that's just willing to pay all the guys, baseball's awesome because you just build an absolutely stacked team in your team. Like the Dodgers, it's great to be a Dodgers fan. In the '90s, it was great to be a Yankees fan, and
Yeah.
in the '80s and the '70s.
Well, you just don't cut. You don't
But when
cut any
your
expense. The
team
Mets try and cut
stops doing
expenses
that-
sometimes because the Mets are like we're gonna go all in, but not all the way all in. We're like, no, just bring back Pete Alonso, dude. Just give him the money. That's the Steinbrenner thing. He's like, you know what?
That's
I'm
the
a
culture guy.
billionaire. I don't have to worry about money ever again. You guys want this guy? Grab him. Mark Teixeira. What were you gonna sign for? Here, blank check. Write what you think you deserve on it. We'll give it to you. Like, that's what you got to do. And yeah, it blows up in your face if it doesn't work, Mets. But like, you can't half-ass it. You got to do what the Dodgers are doing. Like, best guy coming out of Japan, get him. Best guy coming out of Japan next year, get him. What about this top free agent? Grab him. Second best pitcher, grab him. Third best pitcher, grab him. Well, you have 25 pitchers. Doesn't matter. We'll trade him. And we're going to build up our farm system. And now they have the third or fourth best farm system because when we have 95 arms, we can trade 80 of them. And then you get double A, triple A, high A, low A. All those guys are just stacked because you're getting everybody's prospects. It's the best system ever, and nobody's ever really dominated it that way. The Astros, I thought, were very close to doing it, but they didn't have the big dick owner that was willing to just pay the players. The Jeff, if
Which
Jeff,
actually, I was talking about that today,
the
though.
cheating thing doesn't happen. The
Crane has
Astros are
vindicated.
fucking. The Astros are going. Not because I think
But
no.
Crane, but see, here's the thing:
'Cause you aren't
Crane's
gonna
been
pay-
vindicated because everybody shit on him. Why didn't you pay Springer? Springer had like 1 or 2 good years, has fallen off. He's not
Fair,
playing great
fair.
anymore. Bregman's not having a good year. He's been up and down since he left. Kyle Tucker,
Hurt the whole time he's been gone.
let me pull this up. I sent it to my brother earlier today. It's like it's crazy how bad Tucker is right now. Okay. Yeah. So for the Dodgers, including the luxury tax, Dodgers are paying Tucker 119.7 million for Kyle Tucker's services this year, more than the opening day payrolls of 11 teams. He has less than one WAR, which is wins over replacement baseball stat.
That's
And
bad.
he's having his worst offensive and defensive year of his career. So everybody that Crane hasn't paid, he's been pretty vindicated on it.
And even with the Correa thing, you still got Correa back.
You got him back, but he ended up going away and getting paid at a lower rate because other teams weren't going to pay him either. And he was playing well and he got hurt. It is what it is with him. But like he's been pretty vindicated on all the moves. The problem is they let James Click go and Dana Brown doesn't know what the fuck he's doing and a spot as a horrible manager. But Crane has actually been pretty good as an owner, saying, no, I'm not paying these guys.
Fair. You gotta know when to say no. But you can't just always say no, and it seems like he always says no.
Not always.
No, I guess he paid Jordan.
Paid Jordan and he paid Altuve.
Altuve is one of those like you just gotta pay him.
Yeah.
He's a legacy
He's
though.
not playing so good anymore, and his defense has fallen off, but like dude's closing in on 3,000 hits. You got to pay that guy. He's got to be an all-time
That was like the Eli thing where you're like,
which I don't think he will end his career as an Astro. I think he's going to end up playing 1 or 2
Really?
years somewhere else at the end.
no,
Because it's going to take him,
no,
what, like 3 or 4 more years to get 3,000? If we can't play him at second base anymore, I don't know, especially with Jordan having to take some DH days. I think it hurts. I hope it doesn't happen.
They gotta find a way. They'll find a way.
They need to find a way.
They'll find a way. There's a will. There's a way. There's a will.
But yeah, I mean, he's either going to end his career not with 3,000 or not with a career 300 average. Like it's going to end up dipping below 300. But I fucking love that man so goddamn much.
Yeah, you just gotta give him a legacy thing. Last I have, speaking of baseball, is mic'd up coaches. Because today was the first day I saw the Little League softball World Series, Little League softball World Series on TV. ESPN's starting to do that thing. So now it's like, oh, you fucked me with tennis, and now you're gonna fuck my afternoons with Little League softball World Series. Which nothing against the kids playing. It's probably awesome for them. I just am not into kids that I don't know softball.
For me, like working at a restaurant, it's nice to have some sort of sport to put on the TV, so you're not just watching Pat McAfee every day at lunch.
Yeah,
But, like,
quiet, like muted Pat McAfee.
Yeah, it's muted Pat McAfee on one, and whatever is on. Sometimes at noon we get a baseball game on MLB Network.
Okay, yeah.
And usually it's Pat McAfee and MLB Network. Letting there be a little bit of sports up
That's
there.
fair. That's fair. But yeah, so with that being back, I had it on in the background at work today, and 2 times I saw it already. And this was just day one of me seeing it, at least. But I turned up the volume just to check it out. But it's the mic'd up coaches going
I
out
do
and
hate
just like,
that.
hey, sweetie, look, you gave it your all today. You gave
Everyone's
it your all
trying to
today.
do a viral speech. at every
Sometimes
moment.
it's just not in you. You got to dig deep, and I think next time you're gonna dig deep. But just remember, this isn't any reflection on you, and it's just trying to like you build up the character, and like I think not hashtag I'm a girl dad hashtag girl dad. But I think that you do probably speak a little bit sweeter to younger girls than younger boys. Where you're like, hey buddy, gotta keep your chin up, get out there, rub a little dirt on it. We're gonna get them next time, all right? You know what? This doesn't define you, and it'll just be like, let's go really deep into it with the softball kids, and you're like, all right.
I get it, but
The two I saw today did not seem like that, but like it was like I am very aware that I am mic'd up because if you are just a regular guy, it's like somebody's dad on the team, and then they have a mic pack on you, you know you're mic'd up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people get like gung ho about that. Like, all right, let's give it our all. Let's do it all. They just try to be Ted Lasso now.
They do it at the baseball World Series, Little League World Series.
Well, that's
too.
where you usually see all the viral ones, but the softball one I had seen it last year, and I just saw the guys starting to do it now where they're going to it. And I'm like, oh, y'all are looking for viral moments.
But you just know it's performative as fuck because I never once had a coach speak to me like that, the way these coaches do, giving like pump up. Like I had many times because I was wild as shit as a pitcher where the coach would walk out and he's not giving me some inspirational pump up speech like, "Hey, I'm going to keep you in. You can believe it." They're just like, "Hey, you okay? You're going to start finding the strike zone? I'll get it in there."
Yeah.
They're not giving inspirational speeches on the fucking field. I hate it. It's so goddamn performative. And I understand it's kids. Maybe today kids are softer. You have to speak to them that way.
I think
Shit.
it's changed a little bit.
Shit, dude. You can still speak to. We all were spoke to that way, and we're okay.
I also think that it's how kids were spoken to.
Kids need hard coaching.
I
You
think
got to coach them hard. That's the only way they learn, and they play better.
Some
that
kids
way.
do that way. Some kids do, but then
If
you have to
kids turtle from hard coaching, then who cares? They suck.
There was this guy, my wife and I'll do walks with. I feel like I've talked about my family too much. I'm sorry if you guys are annoyed with that, but we'll do like a little family walk at this little park by our house, and sometimes we'll just do like, well, when she'll get home from work, I'll be like, hey, I got the girls, let's go. And there's been this tennis coach. It does say no coaching lessons, like no coaching or anything like that, no lessons allowed or camps at the tennis courts. It does say that, and this guy does give lessons. I don't care. I don't play tennis.
You should fucking blackmail him.
No, I don't care. It doesn't fucking bother me. But he was like yelling at this brother and sister, it looked like combo. That was where he's like, I just don't know, like, why even have me out here? Why do you even come out here if you're gonna do this? Why even waste my time? And I was like, fucking that guy rocks.
Yes.
But like we had done 2 laps, and I was like, the second time we came by, he was saying it again. He's like, I mean, what you're doing right here, why even like why'd you even come here today? Why'd you even come here? And I was like, that guy is definitely getting paid by somebody's parents to just be a dick to their kids right now. And I was like, but like, you used to not have to ever worry about that getting out. Like you could just be like, you fucking suck, Dion. You fucking suck. You got to pick up that block on 3rd down. Look at that. That's fucking bullshit that you're letting that go by. Are you a fucking bitch? Are you a little bitch? Or can you fucking pick up a block? And be like, oh, you pick up the block, coach. I can pick up the block. And that's how it worked. But now somebody's parent gets that on camera or on a video, and they're like, see, this is him dressed like when fucking
My first play on offensive line, the coach screamed at me.
Yeah. You had Trent Dilfer.
I didn't get beat. I just didn't move the guy I was blocking. Screamed at me.
Well, Trent Dilfer on ESPN got in a bunch of trouble because he was a high school coach.
That was
and he like smacked his player.
Who was wearing a helmet.
His quarterback had like thrown an interception.
The point of the helmet.
Came to the sideline. He was an NFL quarterback that's coaching the team. So that's his expertise. And he smacks him in the head and then starts kind of like, what the fuck was
It
like?
wasn't even a big smack.
But I was like, the amount of times I got smacked in the head by football coaches.
You get hit by the whistle.
Yeah, whistle.
Whistle to the helmet was always a good one.
Smack across the side of the helmet. And it was just like, that was every day, it felt like. Like, you'd see something, it was just routine. What are you doing? What are you doing?
My baseball coaches
like, nobody was like, what the fuck, coach?
Constantly. Coaches are supposed to yell.
I was not an easy person to coach. So I
No, you
got
told our coach to go fuck himself one time. Or said fuck you to him. I don't remember.
Not the same coach we saw. Not the same
different coach.
Juds, if you listen, would never tell you that.
Who was also an awesome guy. You were just a shithead 9th grader. It happens.
Turns out maybe between the ages of 15 and 18, you might not be your most mature. And
No.
I think I've grown a lot since that age, and I did some stuff that I wish I hadn't done.
It happens.
You live and you learn, and I'm glad I did it then and not now.
Exactly.
And that's also a shitty part about being a coach is you have to deal with kids that are going through fucking that.
You have to deal with kids going through puberty. That sucks.
But like, I think that you used to be more harsh with kids because you could be more harsh because then there weren't parents saying you were abusing their kid. I pay for this baseball team and you're yelling at my son and it's not fair that yeah, he just dropped 4 foul balls. Like we could have been out of this inning yesterday.
So you know how like before school starts for football, you have to go in and get measured for all your pads and shit like that. The first day of that freshman year, my dad specifically told the coaches and the trainer that they were allowed to hit me.
Yeah, that's
no, of course, none of them ever did. Like they're not hitting you.
Maybe but like your dad giving them the permission.
Like, my dad was like,
"Fine,
you will have full permission to beat the shit out of my son. I don't care." And that's a beautiful thing that we've lost in America.
I don't necessarily know if we need it, but I think some people like I responded better when people were dicks to me because then actually, that's probably how my kid works now, which is
hard coaching.
Well, just like you can't do that, and then I can too. Watch this. Like I'm a fuck you. I'll prove you wrong.
You are a contrarian, and
so like, all right, Milton, that's why you're not doing this. Like, all right, I'll run. You don't think I can run that far? Watch this, and I'll do it. As like,
running is where I drew the line.
Do you want to stay until 6 o'clock tonight, watching me run up a hill and down a hill? Because I'll do it.
I will give max effort in all things.
I've never cared
Definitely.
about. I've never cared more about doing anything physical than I do right now because you're a dick.
I will work hard to make it look like I'm working hard while running so that I'm not working hard while running.
Yeah.
But damn it, you put us in monkey rolls and I'll be the hardest working motherfucker in that line.
I'll get you.
I love monkey rolls. They're the most fun
Monkey
drill.
rolls, but he's
Oklahoma
so
drill.
easy.
Come on, man. I understand concussions are bad. Bring it back.
Limited.
Concussions are
Very
rarer than
limited.
people think they are.
I think they're actually the opposite.
I mean, okay, maybe it's not. Maybe each of us has had like
what do doctors know?
here's the thing though, maybe each of us has had like 20 concussions then. Because we grew up doing all of those
Oh
drills.
yeah, we
I
definitely.
did bull in the ring in junior high.
We have had a lot of.
Okay, and we're fine.
well, you don't go to the doctor, so again, you haven't been to the doctor since high school.
But no brain injuries.
Have you been to the doctor since you played football for the coach that we saw?
Yeah, oh yeah. Because remember, you're on your parents' insurance until you're what, 26, 25,
Yeah,
whatever the
so
fuck it
26
is.
is when you age out. Yeah.
So I haven't been since I was 24 because I didn't go for the last year that I was eligible. My mom kept telling me to go, and I just kept not doing it.
Good old decade, solid decade.
Plus, but yeah, there was a couple times in college my mom.
So yeah, I mean, maybe like
made
they
sure I
might
was
notice
treatment.
like some stuff if like
But mentally, I'm still there. The only slowdown I've had mentally, it's drinking involved.
if I don't
it's
check
not head injuries.
if I'm unhealthy, then I won't know.
Nothing hurts.
Like they sent you the results of your cancer scan, but you don't even want to open it.
Don't get me wrong. I know there's shit wrong. Like there's things wrong with me.
That's why you don't go because I don't.
I know I probably have hypertension and high blood pressure, but honestly, I think I don't. I probably don't have high blood pressure. I live a very stress-free life. I'm chilling. Like, if I'm not at work, I'm chilling like 90% of the time.
Yeah, I like that about you because there's a lot of times where I'm just like, hey, I have this time free. Did you want to go to the bar? And you're
I'm free.
I would say 8 out of 10 times,
At
like
least. And if
yeah,
normally
and
if
it's usually
not,
'cause-
it's because I'm out of town.
or working.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you working tonight? No, you want to go to the bar?
Yeah.
Let's go. Shout out Nick's place. Fucking love Nick's place.
Love them. It's
Love
funny
it.
too because I'll bring it up to people at work and everybody is like, fucking Nick's place still there. I love Nick's place. I used to go there all the time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I'm there now.
That's what our coach that we saw. Again, I'm sorry we were gonna just keep bringing that up. We hung out once already this week, but like he was like, "Well, I always got to stop by and support Nick's place." You know, yeah, Nick's place fucking rocks.
You get here a couple times a year.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
games.
I gotta give it a little support. Nick rocks. We want to take care of him.
Nick's the man.
It is the best. Like there's nothing better than when you have a place where you're like, I would rather give you my money than XYZ company. And I'm like, you know what, pizza? Let's go to Nick's place again. This is the third time this week I've had Nick's pizza. That's fine. Because I would rather
hadn't invited
give
me,
Nick
I
one.
would have ended up there in the next 2 days afterwards anyway. Because like I told you, I'd been craving like a steak and cheese or a Philly cheesesteak for a week.
Yeah,
And I was like, well, I know where I've seen that on the menu.
that place rocks. Shout out Nick's place, and then shout out coach speeches. Mike Dip coaches. All right, let's get into the not cool segment. This is where we vent and tell you what's not cool to us in the last week or so. If you would like to participate, you can also hit us up. We're on X at Pass the Gravy Pod on X. Use the hashtag PTG Not Cool. Summarize in 3-4 sentences what your not cool is, and we'll pick some of the best ones every couple of weeks and share them at Pass the Gravy Pod hashtag PTG Not Cool on X. I can start us off because I told you I made ribs this weekend and really excited. Finished the bear. Was like, it's great. I want to make the Coke ribs that they did a couple of times on the bear and got the recipe down. Was ready to go. I had done them with pork finger ribs, but I was like, we're going to do them with ribs. They do it with short ribs on the show, but I was like, I'm not a billionaire. I'm not buying short ribs.
Pretty short rib is
Yeah.
delicious.
And they had a discount ribs. Forgot to take the membrane off the back of the ribs.
It happens. It's not that. It's not that.
But then, we were able to take it up. It's like, it's mushier and it's
bit.
more like harder to get off. Whereas, like, when you just get it out of the refrigerator before you do it, stick the little butter knife on it, pop it back, and it's done. Like, that was the worst when you.
I always get the ribs that the membrane's a fucking pain in the ass and takes me 15 minutes every time. And then it'll start pulling off in sections.
Well, I thought I bought the ones that weren't, and I guess they put them next to each other, and I must have grabbed the wrong one. But it was on me for not checking, and I should have checked because I usually do check. And when I bit into it, I was like, "This is so chewy." Oh fuck! And I was I
membrane.
telling my wife, I was like, "Hey,
Bet you felt like a membrane.
she called me, you fucking membrane. You are membrane." And then I was like, "Hey, you know what? That would be a good insult." And then that was how the podcast.
It's a good one
this week. All right. So yeah, left the membrane on the ribs. That sucked. And then balloons, dude. I'm gonna go balloon bankrupt, man. Balloons will be the death of me because my daughter really likes balloons, and it's actually like when she used to want a stuffed animal every time we go to the store, and now like when we'll go to the grocery store, she sees balloons. She's balloon. I want boons. I want boons. Boons. Let's get boons. Okay. All right. Which one do you want? You want the unicorn balloon? They have $20 balloons now. Balloons are $20. If you want a unicorn balloon, $20. They have $5 balloons, $10 balloons, and $20 balloons. You think she ever grabs a $5 balloon? No.
Where were you picking her up from work?
Um, with that time,
Yeah.
that was we were at home. It was Sunday.
Okay. Well, then I was gonna say if it's at I was gonna say you probably have like a air machine, like an air bottle at work that you could probably buy some balloons, and then you might need to keep what is it, a helium thing. Buy one, just tuck it in a closet here somewhere. Keep the balloons. Have a balloon waiting for her in the car every day.
No, so
And you're
like,
gonna pick her up. That way, when you go to the store and she's like balloon bag, you already got a balloon in the car.
and again, I promise I'm not just trying to make this entire podcast about my kids. I feel like I've talked to my kids 55 times now, and then I was
That's-
trying to keep it back because I knew my not cool was going to be about my daughter, who I love very much. She rocks. It's just a really fun, like she is really into balloons. She likes looking at the unicorns. When we get home with the balloon, she walks around. She wants to get her sister a balloon, but then it's her balloon when we get home. So now we only still like it's just a whole thing. And we had 5 balloons in our house at one point this weekend in 2 days, and it just got out of hand.
I'm
And she's
telling you, you
cute,
gotta
and then
buy
she wants
some
another
and put in
one.
the
So
tank.
then I buy the other one. I'm like, well, we can pop these balloons; they'll go away. Like this isn't gonna just litter our house like a stuffed animal does. No, it does. And then they're just floating like an inch above the ground, but because they're their balloon, you can't get rid of it or else they're gonna freak out. And my daughter has the craziest anxiety about the fact that a balloon could blow away. I did not understand why she was freaking out. When we walked out of the grocery store, it blow away, it blow away, it blow away. I was like, no, I got it. Like it's got a hook on it. I've got it clipped to you. Like I'm holding it. It's gonna be fine. But now, anytime the balloons come out, like she's worried they're gonna blow away, and so it's like a whole added thing. But
Mm.
balloons becoming $20 is crazy.
That's you got to just spend the money on a helium
Everything's
tank and some balloons and keep them hidden. Some
everything's expensive. I understand that, but I feel like if we have
balloons being $20 is absurd. That's an absurd price for a balloon.
and obviously they're the
Balloons could
coolest
be a
looking
quarter.
balloons. I get it. It's a unicorn with like 3 little baby balloons
Okay,
attached
that
to it.
balloon should be $4 tops.
All balloons should be like what, $5 max?
Yeah, and
$10
that's for like
$10 for
super
a
like
super crazy one.
a happy birthday balloon that is like this big.
Because I was like, hell yeah, dude. This is like a cheap little like. If I go to the grocery store, I can just grab her a $5 balloon. And if I bring her a $5 balloon when I'm not with her, that's fine. But when she's the one seeing the balloons, and when she sees the balloons, you can't not get a balloon. Oh, you gotta teach your kid to not.
Do you ever-
Yeah, shut up. I'm not going to right now. All right,
You
I'm
ever
not gonna do that yet.
You try the "we'll get it on the way out" trick, and then hope you just try and use a like a what do you call it, checkout that's far away from the balloons.
She's actually like I've done that with other stuff. Like when she'll get a stuffed animal, she'll hold it in the cart, and then I'll be like, "Hold on, let me see that," and I'll just set it down, and then we'll leave. We'll go check out and everything, and she just forgets about it. Balloons, she doesn't forget about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you try and tell
Everything
them,
else,
if
you
you see
forgot
it
it.
when you walk in, just be like, "We'll get them on the way out." And
Oh
then just-
no! That's like she wants to hold it the whole time because
Fair.
she likes to hold it, and then she likes to show it to people as we pass them in aisles, which
Damn it.
sometimes gets in their way.
And she's adorable, so
Hey,
yeah,
right,
you
and-
can't say no.
Again, be better about your kid. That's fine. That's fine. She's 2, and I get it. This is a manageable problem that I have, but just like I've spent a small fortune on balloons over the last week, and it's only going to become worse, I think.
You gotta just go up to him and be like, "Hey, if I give you guys $20 a month, can I stash balloons here that you guys will give to me for my daughter?"
Just
So
have
that
wait.
don't go rob. Go, and they're like, "No, we're making
What are you
half
talking
of our
about?
balloon
Yeah.
budget off of you."
Like this afternoon when I came home, the Roomba had run, and the Roomba somehow had trapped the ribbon of one of the balloons, and the balloon was kind of stuck in it, not the blown up part. But I was like, "God, I'm gonna have to explain this. Gonna have to explain this now. Why is the balloon lower? Because the air's coming out. All right, that's how it works. How balloons go. So
Hey, better you than
balloon.
me.
I'm gonna be balloon bankrupt, and it's fine. And I love my daughter, and I will buy her all the balloons she wants. I'm really this is me just being mad and not wanting to be. I'm not mad at her. I'm mad that balloons are expensive, and this is a long way of me getting to that.
You never knew you had to have a balloon budget.
Never had. I had none. That was the fact. You're right. It's like
Don't worry, you're only going to go through this again in 2 years.
It's like on weddings, like when I got married, never been married before, obviously, and now then like in the whole process, I was like, oh, I forgot there's a floral budget. Oops. When you're like, Alex, what do you think it's gonna cost? Like, I don't know. I didn't think about flowers because I don't ever think about flowers.
As a kid,
Oh, I guess people do want to eat. Whoops.
I always thought it'd be dope having a big wedding. The older I get, I'm like, courthouse sounds awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, my wedding was fun. My wedding was a lot of fun. But
If
best
I ever get
top 5 day of
married,
my
it's
life.
gonna
Top
be
5 day of my life.
a spontaneous eloping that I've been planning for months. We should just go get married right now. I've been planning this for months to avoid all the other bullshit.
I've been dating her too forever, so it was like we would
Yeah.
just, you know,
Why don't we make this official? What do you mean official? We've been together 10 years. Come on.
right? Yeah, I
You
don't
know what I
know. I don't know. Well, what was your not cool?
I had one just the other day. I shaved my head again, as I do a couple times a week,
Mhm.
and just big old fucking zit on the side of my head, super noticeable. Can't really. It's kind of going away, but it's still there. When you have a bald head, a giant red spot on the side of your head's pretty fucking noticeable. Not a
Yeah.
big fan of that. And the other one, I got my new registration sticker in. I go to put it in the corner, but I have a smaller car anyway, so it's wedged anyway. But also, it's the most awkward thing because once that shit sticks, it's stuck,
Hmm.
and it hit a little bit before I wanted it to. Went up completely sealed and fine and everything, but I've got this little bar on my window that my apartments read, so the gate opens automatically, and the corner of it just barely caught that, and it just slightly over, like it affects nothing. It's driving me fucking insane. It's just slightly on the corner of it, and the imperfectness of it is it made me so mad when it
Yeah.
happened. Like I was doing it as I got in the car. Like I checked my mail on the way out to run errands. I almost turned around and went home. I was so close. I was like, I have to go do these errands right now. I was fucking livid though. The dumbest, littlest fucking thing. This was the one I told Alex
No,
when we
that.
went to the bar the other day. I was like, I had something to tell you and I can't remember what it is.
Hmm.
When I remembered, like the next day, I was so excited to write it down.
Yeah. We have a little like a little Google Doc that we share, so you can add to it all throughout the week.
But yeah, just that little
You
thing.
forgot that.
I was, if I had been slightly hungover that day, it would have been a full spiral.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would have gotten home. Honestly, I probably would have driven to Taco Bell, gotten some food, and then like just gotten home and ate that and zoned the fuck out for the rest of the day.
So that's all not cool.
Just the most inconsequential shit ever.
Really good, not cool. All right, let's do the answer segment and wrap this bad boy up. Answer segment. We do the pre-com segment where we ask any questions, high thoughts, drunk ideas, business plans. Who we think that underwater mammals have ever accidentally drowned because they held their breath and forgot how long they could hold their breath. I don't know. But if you got questions like that, you wanted us to tell you what color a number is, what a letter tastes like, who looks like what dinosaur, we can help you with that. We got another one of those this week, so I'm excited about that.
Fuck yeah.
We can power rank anything. Give us 5 similarly related things, and we will power rank the fuck out of them better than anybody else. At PassGradePod is where you hit us up on X. At PassGradePod, use the hashtag PTG answers, and then you can hit us up on our email account, passgradepod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject. That's passgradepod@gmail.com. Answers in the subject or at PassGradePod on Twitter. Hashtag PTG answers. This is the answer segment. And our first question comes from Andrew Alderman. Andrew says, if fighter jets travel faster than the speed of sound, how do they talk to air traffic control or other planes? They got to like air traffic control, and the other planes have to speak louder and faster.
That's what you're going with?
Yeah,
Nothing to do with that. It's actually radio waves traveling in those.
it's also radio waves, and because the radio's traveling as fast,
You're not like
as-
yelling it to another plane. It's like digitally
yeah,
transmitted.
but the speed of sound though, so the sound would be speedier.
Well, yeah, but the radio waves move faster than
Yeah,
the
no, I think it's velocity is the word, the scientific word
E
for
equals MC squared.
something like that. But I think because the radio that the fighter jet has is in the fighter jet, it's going the same Mach or whatever speed. You're a big plane guy. Is it Machs that they go?
Yes, Mox.
Mach or knots. It's knots in the air. It's Machs when the boats go Machs, and I think that planes go knots. So if you're going like
I'd like to see some Knox.
if you're going knot 5,
Hers.
But like I like going not 5 is what I call it when I'm going as fast as I can. If you go not 5, your velocity is that, so it matches.
It sounds like describing a slow person running. Yeah, he's going not
He's
5.
going not 5. So it's like above 5 or below 5. I don't know. It's not 5 though. Literally any other
Does that
number.
mean he was sub 5 seconds on the 40? No. It was not 5. It was much higher.
So yeah, radio waves. I don't think it's because the
Science,
yeah, it's science.
technologies.
Nikola Tesla, I'm sure.
I understand how it happens. I don't understand how it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, look, like just it's one of those. This is one of those like
I get it. I just don't get the science behind any of it, you know?
it's like don't think about it too much. That's what I would say about
Yeah.
this problem. Like, hey, you're right. That is crazy.
It's one of those things in life that you have to just chalk up to why does it work? Because
Yeah, just let's not think about it.
It does.
Because if we think about it too much, then it's gonna hurt our brains. And
that's one of those ones where I'm just happy I don't need to know the answer to that. That seems like a high stakes job that you need to understand those kind of things. I don't want that.
that's why, yeah, that's why we do podcasting. That's why we do podcasting.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to know how to make a chicken parm? I'm your guy. Science, not your guy.
You want to know our thoughts on stuff? We're probably gonna tell you just don't worry about stuff. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Low
Okay.
stress life, baby.
There you go. Abby Givens is right now with our next one. Abby says she's at Abby Givens 17 on X, and Abby says, "What does lightning taste like?"
A million pop rocks.
That's actually pretty good. I was thinking Surge, the drink.
It's not intense enough though.
Surge is pretty intense. Maybe a warhead, like a bunch of warheads. The atomic
Take a
warheads.
surge, throw a bunch of pop rocks in,
And
or
then
pop
put-
rocks then surge, whichever way.
And a warhead on top of it.
Pop rock, surge, warhead. That's like the ultimate junior high sleepover snack.
That keeps you up. You're like, we're gonna beat Halo 6 times tonight.
Or
We're gonna beat all of GoldenEye.
Purge or Vault. Remember Vault? It was like the first energy drink,
Oh yeah.
like
It
soda.
was the blue can, right?
Yeah, like whereas Surge just had a lot of sugar. No, Vault,
was-
Vault
Surge
was
was like
like a
Mountain
green
Dew, right?
bottle with like that V.
What am I thinking? I don't know.
But yeah, Vault, it was supposed to be like an energy drink soda, not just a sugary soda. Hold on. Let me pull up a picture of it. You'll remember it.
This is good radio.
Fucking great. Remember Vault?
Okay, so yeah, it was just the Surge logo, but without the Surge logo.
Vault.
It was the same can as Surge. They probably used the same canning company.
Yeah. Soda with a kick.
And then they were
So
like,
that
Four
gave
Locos like,
me-
now what if we added booze?
that Pop Rocks and what was like the Mega Yellow Warhead.
Yeah, that one.
That one was the strongest one. The
That
Super Lemon or whatever.
I think
That's what lightning tastes like.
that's gotta be what lightning tastes like.
Also, probably add like some fire ants in there.
Fire ants. And then I would, if like you asked for like a real answer,
Death.
'cause people survive those. People survive
Not if
lightning.
it hits you in the tongue.
Maybe. We don't know.
I feel like if you went a lightning bolt tongue first into you, I feel like that just fries
Yeah.
everything because it's hitting a wet surface.
I feel like,
Granted, if you're getting struck by lightning, you're probably wet anyway.
yeah, probably because it's raining.
Yeah.
I feel like it would taste like if you licked is it a 9-volt battery that has the 2 little prongs?
With Pop Rock.
If you licked a 9-volt battery but had pop rocks in your mouth and like a Surge, and then also it was like 100 of the 9-volt batteries at the same time.
It's too bad Jackass just ended because this feels perfect for them.
I feel like it'd be very metallic-y, exactly like it was with a 9-volt battery on your tongue, but like
You're gonna taste copper.
like times 1,000.
There you go.
So one of those, I think we answered that fine.
Yeah. Fire ants.
Take
nine-volt
what
batteries,
you got.
All of it.
Take whatever it is that you got from that.
You got options.
Choose your own adventure with that answer, okay? That's what that is. That's what that is. All right. Our next question is from Conrad. And Conrad says, what kind of dinosaur would Matt Damon be? All right.
I don't know the name of it, but I'm getting ducky vibes. Like a grown-up ducky from The Land Before Time.
Okay.
You know, it just had that little
Yep.
like kind of horn thing. I don't know why.
Yep.
That's the first one that popped into my head from Matt Damon.
You don't remember it all. I'm trying to think what kind of dinosaur. No, so I had it was like four different dinosaurs that I looked at. Iguanodon was one, not Iguanodon. Allosaurus and Spinosaurus, I think, were the other two. But what I settled on was the Deinonychus, and the Deinonychus is twice the size of a Velociraptor because I was like, I always feel like I can't pick Velociraptor for all these celebrity dinosaur questions because like everybody wants to be the Velociraptor. I already did this bit, but like we can't all be Velociraptors, we can't all be T-Rexes, we can't all be Triceratopses. Okay,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, the
I don't know why I get women vibes.
Saurolophus.
Saurolophus. That's the ducky.
The Saurolophus is what Pat got.
I mean, that's Matt Damon vibes right
No,
there.
that's the
No, that's
Taylor Swift.
no Taylor Swift.
Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah.
Was what Taylor Swift is the same face.
Matt Damon's the male version.
No. Matt Damon is a Deinonychus. A Deinonychus is just double the size of a Velociraptor, but it's basically the same thing as a Velociraptor because I think he's big, but not big enough to be on his own. Like the Deinonychuses still are pack hunters like Velociraptors, and I think that also Deinonychuses are the Affleck brothers, and then maybe George Clooney too, because they have the cool little feather hair sometimes. So like they have great hair when they want to have great hair, but they have to hunt in packs. And Matt Damon without Ben Affleck and Casey Affleck and George Clooney sometimes, I think he's not the same guy he normally is. So he needs his pack. He's a Deinonychus.
I gotta be honest. I don't like that they're showing all these dinosaurs with feathers now. Somebody wrote a paper 15 years ago that dinosaurs actually had feathers. That's not what dinosaurs are supposed to look like. I understand it's science and like we want to be the most accurate. Can we just all agree that Jurassic Park, that's what dinosaurs
That's
look
what
like?
that's what that looks like in my brain.
Like, look at this.
Well, sometimes I like when they add the feather as like hair, and
Like
just
that. That
like,
one's cool.
yeah, like
So I'm
that's
not showing you guys. It's just fucking pictures of dinosaurs. You
we're
can
just looking
make
at
sure
we're looking at yeah. This
But that one where dude's got like the monk haircut where everything has feathers except for his face.
yeah,
I like that.
I like it when it's just hair, and it's like cool. That's tight.
A mohawk.
A mohawk would be sick, but I think Matt Damon would be a Deinonychus, double the size of a regular Velociraptor, still pretty much a Velociraptor, but not officially a Velociraptor. Deinonychus. Look it up. That's Matt Damon. And then put a Spartan helmet on that or an Odysseus helmet on that, whatever the fuck it is. But that's Matt Damon.
All right.
That's a dinosaur. All right. Great question. Great question. I think Conrad's come up with all of our Matt Damon dinosaur questions.
You think
You think he likes dinosaurs?
Dinosaur guy.
I mean, I think
You
we're
think he's got
getting
it?
I think people like it. I think people like the dinosaur questions.
Everybody
and
loves dinosaurs. We just don't think about them as much once we grow up. But little boys are the smartest people on the planet. Dinosaurs is all they think about.
My niece is really into dinosaurs, animals, and she'll just be
Okay,
like,
little kids. There we
"Oh,
go.
you thought tree frog did that," and then she'll just school me on tree frogs. I'm like, I didn't. I just thought that I said that was a frog. I didn't know that it was Ganges tree frog.
Yeah, what do you know about Medicaid, kid?
Yeah, I don't know much either.
Yeah,
So
but I know
really,
you.
yeah. What do you know about the cover two?
There
Get
you
into that. There we go. Next question we have Maddie, and Maddie says, "Is reading dirty slash smut books the same thing as watching porn?"
Yes, if you don't also watch porn. Like if you're watching porn, you're like, okay, then it's dirty books. If you're one of those chicks that doesn't watch porn, but you read a fuck ton of those, we know our brains work differently. That's porn. Smut books are porn. They're just without pictures.
It's not the same thing as watching porn. You're just reading porn though. Instead of watching porn,
You're
you are
reading
now
what?
porn. You're now it's not
porn.
But she said, is it the same thing as watching porn? If it's the same
It's just
thing,
a different medium. It's not visual. I guess not audible either, but you're reading it.
and I'm not trying to guess.
An
I'm
audiobook
not.
is still a book.
I'm not trying to assume Maddie's anything, but like
I will assume.
if you're like dude was like if you're like, hey, well you're watching porn, this isn't the same thing, and like that's the argument you get in. It's like you reading porn, you're just reading porn.
Well, no,
Like
no.
I'm not saying
no,
Maddie's
no.
doing that, but if a girl is trying to be like, you can't watch porn, but I can do this, then like it's like no. You're just reading it.
Well, see, here's the difference: is a lot of girls see that as cheating, whereas no dude's gonna get mad at a hobby that makes her horny.
True. I might also be a difference. I think it is
Oh, she's reading. I'm gonna get lucky tonight. Fuck.
It is not the same thing as watching porn, but it's kind of like the same thing as buying a Playboy and being like, I read the articles. Like, okay, you're still reading a Playboy. Like you're still reading 50 Shades of Grey and 50 Shades of Grey 2 and 50 Shades of Grey 3. Like you're still reading all of those. You're reading porn.
It's porn for people that want to act like they're smart, so they read books, but those are the books they read.
Like you don't feel comfortable watching it, so
Yeah.
I'll just read about
Like,
it.
oh, I read all the time, but then you find out
That
the
he
books she
inserted
reads.
himself into my orifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit where I couldn't read that because I'm like, this is filthy.
Well, because guys
I'll
don't need
watch
the
some
plot,
crazy
but
shit.
like it's just the plot of a porn movie. We should do that. We should.
It's too descriptive is the problem.
You should start. I don't know. I don't like the next time you watch one, just like write down the plot, and then we'll just make the movie. It's like it's. We'll just write a book, but the book's like 4 pages. It's
Well,
like a kid's book,
there's only like 9 plots.
like a kid's. Right? No, but like we could write
Plumber,
all of them.
doctor, unfortunately stepsister. That's the worst.
Yeah, like oh, your friend's
MILF,
mom.
awesome.
Your friend's mom comes over and you're changing and she walks in on you accidentally. Oh no. And now she's into you. Boom, done.
Oh, her car broke down outside my house and needs to use the phone.
But you could just
I'm a
that could be
pizza
every
guy.
I get that there's more character development, but it's like guys are just like, I need this to get to this point. And I think sometimes people are like, I'm more into the plot and the characters and the development.
I enjoy a good plot. Don't get me wrong.
That's fine. But like when I'm watching that stuff, I don't want I want to get in and get out. I want to get in. I don't want it to
30
be
seconds.
I don't want it to be a goon sesh, you know? I'm not
Yeah.
no kink shaming here, but I don't want it to be a goon sesh, you know? I don't want to take all day.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be here for an hour.
I got 10 minutes. We got to get this we got to get this in and out. Let's
So I'm a
go.
little bit older. I like to know their motivation.
Yeah.
now.
But like how does he know her? Was it from work? Are they coworkers? Are they
Honestly, sometimes
they
it can be in the title.
classmates?
The
Yeah.
title can be
That could also be
a
it.
lot of the time.
It is not the same thing, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's one of those where it's like you're under the umbrella of that. If you want to say it's not watching porn, yeah, not watching porn. You're reading porn though. It's porn. It's still porn.
If you masturbate while reading it, it's porn.
Or if you think about it afterwards,
Just thinking because nobody's just sitting there watching porn and not doing anything. That's the key to it. If you're touching yourself, it's porn.
you ever seen the movie Don Juan? That was weird. He
It was
did that.
very weird.
He just would watch it. I was like, what are you doing?
His whole look and ScarJo's accent. That movie was just. It was a good movie,
It really
but
made
the
you
whole
think
time
Lord
you're like,
Levitt
"This is
being
all
creepy as fuck." All right, great question, Maddie. But yeah, you were reading porn. You're just not watching it. All right. No, we're not judging here. We're not judging here, Maddie. Keep the questions coming. Last question of the week is from Raimundo Benavidez at KMundoB on X, and Raimundo says, "Is the crust of the pizza, or is the crust the ass of the pizza? And if so, does that mean that the ass is the crust of the body?"
No, the crust is the skin.
No, I would say the cheese is the skin.
No,
Because the cheese is the skin that you put the pepperoni on top of.
because a pizza is just an unfinished calzone.
No, the bread is like the inside.
It's the outside. It's on the
then
bottom.
the tomato sauce is the blood. I would say the cheese is the skin, and then everything on top of that's
Cheese
like
can-
piercings, tattoos, and all that. But the crust,
If anything, the crust would be
the crust,
the bottom crust would be the bottom of your foot. The outside crust, toes.
the crust is more on the crust on pizza is not as much an ass as it is a butt. And hear me out. It's more like the butt of a gun or the butt of a cigarette, where it is.
And it's the end.
It's the end of it. You can hold it by it. Yeah, you might use that, but it's not the ass of it, where the ass is that something comes out of it. And the ass of a pizza would have to be the fold of the pizza, where you get all the grease going out to the bottom of it. So you open your mouth and you just get the big greasy bite when you bite into it.
yeah.
So that, and then also if you think
The
about
ass
it,
has to be created with the pizza.
right, you fold a piece of pizza.
The pizza has no ass until you fold it.
Fold, and that's an ass.
Yeah.
Think about that.
It's got the crack and everything. That is actually brilliant. I love the way your brain works.
See, it's not an ass. It's more of a butt, but it is. Yeah, so the ass of the pizza is the flop of the fold of the pizza. I do not know what the crust of a person is. It would just be the crust in your eyeballs, in your eyes when you wake up. That's exactly.
Well, honestly, if you're folding,
actually
you're not
crusties.
folding it backwards. Then if you fold it, the crust
It's
is
the
also the
fold.
bottom crust. Then it would be the skin because it's the entire outside.
Fuck. All right.
All the way
Hey,
around
hey,
just to come back to the
look,
beginning.
Look, I think we were both right in that one
Nailed
actually.
it.
So
That was beautiful.
great question, Raimundo. He sets him up. We knock him down. That's why he's the goat, dude. That's why he's the goat.
Great question.
These were fantastic questions, everybody. Keep them coming. Again,
Wait, power ranking this week?
no power ranking. I think we had
Guys,
them
that
last
makes
week.
me sad.
Give us some good power rankings.
Oh, we
for next
didn't?
week. I don't
I
know.
didn't.
I try not to do like if we
Time
don't
for
have the
flat
best ones, I try not to do them all. But then like when we get a really good one, sometimes we'll get like 4 or 5 in the same week, and then I'm like, good, we got a
That's
month,
probably a good point. They're
a
probably
month
has-
solid.
But also, it's just I like them. They make
No,
me
they're fun
excited.
because I feel I'm superior at everybody than everybody at power ranking things. So like I like being like, no, this is one. This is the last one. That's the best part. Again, if you want to submit your answers, questions for power rankings, maybe at Pass the Grade Pod, use the hashtag PTG Answers or email them to us, passthegradepod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject. Let's do random celebrities. Random celebrity generator. Who are you gonna go with?
Oh, who do I want to go with today?
I'm gonna go Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
That's fair. James Harden. I said him earlier.
Matt Damon, James Harden. Matt Damon, James Harden. Looking it up. I guess you guys can't see it, but I'll hold it up. Orson Welles, James Cagney, Diego Maradona, Billy Joel, Ben Stiller, Marlene Dietrich, Lance Armstrong, and Kate Umble.
That was a good list.
That
of
was
fucking
a
celebrities.
really good little random.
I don't know who that last chick was, but
Yeah.
everybody else.
All right, one more. Matt Damon and James Harden. Let's see. Kate Blanchett, John Elway, Salma Hayek, David Niven, Michael Phelps, The Band, Mickey Mantle, and Sly and the Family
Another good list of
Stone.
celebrities.
Very good list. Unfortunately, we did not pick anybody on those lists, but maybe you did at home. Let us know if you ever get it, and we're going to call you a liar. That's what we do. That's my
I
favorite.
might believe you.
That's my favorite thing when somebody will be like,
I could be lying right now.
I'll get a DM every now and then. It's like, dude, I got the random stuff. I'm like, bullshit. Always. I will always reply bullshit.
Prove it.
And they're like, oh no, I was listening. No, I don't. I'm never gonna believe you. Never. only me and Pat have guessed it. Okay, that's it. I'm at Alex J Middleton on all socials. Pat's at not Pat Dion on all socials. We are at Pass Grade Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you can follow us. Give us a follow. Share us with a friend, please. Be like, hey, check out this cool podcast I listen to. It's the best way to help the podcast grow. We really appreciate you guys. PassGradeMerch.com. Get one of these cool koozies. Get one of these cool koozies. All right. We're in a different era past the gravy. We're buying lights, we're buying maybe new mics, we're buying some stuff. We're trying to do a little revamp of the podcast now that we're in a different era of it. And if you we're not asking you for donations. We're asking you to go buy some shit at our store. That helps us, keep the lights on and everything like that. But we're never going to put you behind a paywall. If you want to support us, passthegradingmerch.com, share us with a friend. That's really the best way to support us. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever else you get your podcast. On YouTube, shout us out. Say, hey, give us a what's up. What's up, dog? Hit us up and let us know what you're buying at the Pass Grade Merch Store on our YouTube page or on our YouTube video this week. At Pass Grade Pod, at Alex J. Milton, at Not Pat Dion, and anything else. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I also feel like I might not be forgetting something.
I think we got it.
All right. Well, hey, love you guys. Until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch. Houston, Texas, hometown. Pass the gravy, pass it loud.